We continue to work hard for you after SDG&E announced those huge new rate hikes.
Yeah, a lot of you are sharing your frustration and questioning the power company's claim that natural gas prices are mostly to blame. So CBS 8's Shannon Handy looked into your concerns and has more on what she found.
SDG&E customers can expect their bills to more than double this month because of those higher natural gas prices. But a lot of viewers pointed out it appears as though natural gas is actually going down. So I looked into it to find out what's really going on.
This is a very tough situation for our customers.
Yesterday, SDG&E sounded the alarm to let customers know they can expect their bills to more than double this month. The company says natural gas prices are mostly to blame, going from $2.55 a therm in December to $5.11 in January, due in part to higher demand, cooler temperatures, and pipeline constraints. SDG&E doesn't mark up the costs, telling me the increase isn't in their control.
It's important to understand that with commodities is not something that we mark up. If it's $1, then that's what our customers pay.
After the story aired, many of you sent us angry emails questioning SDG&E's explanation, referencing charts showing natural gas prices going down.
People have an absolute right to be upset. They have a right to be outraged.
Charles Langley is with the nonprofit Public Watchdogs. I asked him to look over natural gas prices, and he too raised concerns.
Well, first of all, I'd like to know who they're buying their natural gas from. I'd also like to know if they had any natural gas in inventory that they sold into the greater marketplace at a profit, and then they're now going back and buying that expensive natural gas back.
So I went straight to the source and asked what's going on. SDG&E says they do not sell and then buy back natural gas. They purchase it during the last 5 days of the month, so the price customers pay isn't reflected on daily charts. It's delayed. Adding in a statement, while natural gas market prices may be lower elsewhere in the country, they remain elevated in the Pacific region where gas demand is high due to cold weather and low storage levels. It's also important to know that the current prices for gas that customers are seeing are for January only. Gas prices are updated monthly based on forecasted market conditions. If prices come down, customers will see that reflected on their bill. While that may explain the natural gas issue, Langley says there are other factors to look at, including why we pay the highest gas and electricity rates in the entire country. SDG&E says wildfire mitigation and infrastructure projects, as well as modernizing the grid, all play a role. So Langley suggests more government oversight and says customers need to speak up.
What can we do to change things, if anything at all?
The first right you have, which isn't a very pleasant one, is to conserve. The second right you have is to call the governor and let him know that this is a serious problem.